Taeyoung unconsciousness and his face had tore Jungkook's soul apart. Only one question was echoing in his heart. Why? Why did this happen to this innocent person? Jungkook had increased the speed of the car. Taeyoung was laying unconscious in his lap. Blood was flowing from his lips, and the mark of slaps could be clearly seen on his face. His breathing was slow. Taeyoung's unconsciousness was hurting Jungkook hard. As soon as he reached the hospital, he immediately took Taeyoung to the emergency room. The doctor laid him on the bed and started examining him urgently. He was pacing outside anxiously, his heart beating. After a while, the doctor came out. We have put him on IV. Fortunately, his condition is out of danger. But the doctor would stop, as if he didn't want to say anything more. But what, doctor? Tell me clearly. Jungkook asked him impatiently. Look, they have been, and that is not right under any circumstance. Such cruelty to an innocent boy is unacceptable. You should have taken special care of him. As soon as he heard this, Jungkook's soul trembled. A weight fell on his heart. Jungkook began to blame himself for leaving Taeyoung in the mansion, his innocence and existence, and the cruelty of the mansion people against them. Thinking about all this, Jungkook's heart began to burst in pain. Jungkook sat down next to Taeyoung, holding his hand, trying to stop the tears that was falling from his eyes. He was looking at their face, which was witnessing the helplessness and pain. Jungkook made a decision in his heart that he would never take Taeyoung back to that mansion again. I'm his protector, his companion, and also responsible of his happiness. How can I be careless with him? Jungkook had said to himself. His heart was starting to hurt even more, thinking about all this. But time had told Jungkook that Tae had become the most important part of his life. He wouldn't let his love to be a victim of anyone's cruelty anymore. Jungkook placed his hand on Taeyoung's face lovingly. Jungkook's life. Now, you will not be afraid of anything. I'm always with you. Tae was unconscious, but his love and sincerity were clearly visible on Jungkook's word. Jungkook brought Taeyoung to the quiet atmosphere of the farmhouse. As soon as they get out of the car, Taeyoung looked around. This place looked like a dream. The greenery spread far and wide, a peaceful atmosphere, and the beautiful house that Jungkook had bought for them. But there was still the silence in Taeyoung's eyes that was making Jungkook's heart hurts. Jungkook gently spotted Tae and thought, inside the house, Jungkook had made Tae sit comfortably on the sofa and sat at Taeyoung's feet, looking at him with loving eyes. There was sadness in Taeyoung's eyes. Tae, this house is our now, just yours and mine. There will be no one to hurt you. We will live here in peace, away from all those people who used to make my child cry. They raised his eye and looked at Jungkook, but Taeyoung couldn't say anything. They could feel the pain hidden behind his silence. Jungkook stood up. Wait, I'll get you something to eat, he said and went over the kitchen. He bought food for Taeyoung and placed the plate in front of him. Jungkook started feeding Taeyoung from his hand. Come on, eat. You haven't eaten anything for so long. Are you telling the truth, Cook? We're really going to live in this house? They said in surprise, and a smile came to Jungkook's face. Yes, my child. This house is yours and mine. This house is only for my Taeyoung, for your peace. He spoke with love. An innocent sparkle came into Taeyoung's eyes. They became happy like a child and helplessly hugged Jungkook. Jungkook patted Tae lightly. Keep a little distance and talk to me, my child. Otherwise, you will get into trouble yourself. He felt the touch of Taeyoung's lips on his chest. What do you mean? What trouble? They asked in surprise. Nothing. You go to your room and relax. I'll come after placing this plate in the kitchen. Jungkook said, looking at Taeyong with mischievous eyes. They was left staring at him. Jungkook word had gone over Taeyong's head. They were so engrossed in watching cartoons on Jungkook's mobile, and Jungkook was sitting next to him working on his laptop. The young innocent laugh and the voices of cartoon characters had made the atmosphere light. But suddenly a call started coming on Jungkook's phone screen. They picked up the phone and glared at the skin. The word grandma written on it confused his mind. Cook, your phone is ringing, they said softly, handed the phone to Jungkook. Jungkook took the phone in Taeyong's hand and quickly left the room. While answering the call, Taeyong found the speed of his step and seriousness on his face a bit strange, but he remained silent. When Jungkook went out from the room and put the phone in his ear, he heard Grandma's angry tone on the other side. Where are you, Jungkook? It's been 2 days. You haven't even set a foot in the mansion. Her tone was harsh and bitter. He took a deep breath. Grandma, I will not set foot in that mansion now unless you accept Jeong wholeheartedly. He had indeed come to this house as revenge, and now he's my wife. He's now honor of John Jungkook. If anyone treats him and speak against him, I won't tolerate it. Hear all this, Grandma anger increased even more. What are you saying? Are you leaving your own people for that boy? Jungkook cut the middle sentence. His voice was carrying an unusual pause and hardness. Grandma, I have made you decide. Until the hatred for Taeyong is removed from your heart, I will not return to that house. Saying this, Jungkook hung up the phone without a pause, Grandma's face showing the mixed sign of helplessness and anger. Jungkook took a moment to compose himself, took a deep breath, and returned to his room, controlling his anger with him. As he returned to the room, he looked at Taeyong, who was now engrossed in watching cartoon on his laptop. He stared at Taeyong for a while. Come on, Tae. You watch a lot of cartoons. Now go to sleep. Jungkook came to him, spoke softly. No, I want to watch more, he said without taking his eyes off from laptop. He's stubborn. He was left holding his head. Jungkook had always dreamed of a wise and sensible wife on his own age who could walk with him step by step. But the reality that he had found that innocent and stubborn 15-year-old boy was engrossed in his own world. With young innocent and childlike act and made a special place in Jungkook heart. He would start to love this innocent boy. He sat down shaking off his thought. Okay, watch the cartoons. Jungkook put the curtain on his mobile for Taeyong. Then he picked up his laptop and got busy with his work. Both were busy at their work when suddenly the light went out. Sign of fear appearing on Taeyong's face. They suddenly jumped up and sat on Jungkook's lap. Jungkook gets startled by his unexpected movement. What are you doing, Tae? Nothing is wrong. Sit comfortably. The light will come soon. He calmed down and said, No, I'm scared. I have to stay with you. They was trembling with fear. Jungkook immediately took on the mobile light so that there would be some light in the room. Jungkook's face was close to Tae's shoulder and his lips touched their neck.